Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Skye and today we are doing an updated Shop My Stash. I like to do monthly Shop My Stashes and I've been slacking a bit recently, but we're doing this one on time. So let's just dive into the products straight away. So let's start off with the blushes, shall we? So the first blush that was in my rotation was the Made by Mitchell blush in the shade Peach Sugar, which, that is the cutest name ever. Fucking love it. This was amazing. I loved it so much. This blush formula is so pigmented and it dries down matte, and I am surprised I have not gotten into these sooner because everyone talks about how stunning they are, and I get it now. I get it now. I got this in my Made by Mitchell mystery bag and I've been using this all the fucking time. Like, almost every single time I do my makeup I use these two blushes together and they are such a good pairing together. Like, I half want to keep this in the rotation and I might do, we'll see. And speaking of the other blush, this is the Nabla Skin Glazing Blush in Truth. I love this blush for layering on top of others. When I went to see the Barbie movie with my friends, I layered this blush on top of the pink blush that I already was wearing because I was like, I need some glow. By itself, it's a really pretty, subtle, glowy blush. Like, it's really glowy, to be fair. Like, you don't need to wear a highlighter with it, but I love layering this on top of a pigmented blush like the Made by Mitchell one. Highlighters. Now, again, I want to keep these in the rotation because I just loved using them so much, and these are the Lottie London Diamond Bounce highlighters. I have the shades Frosted and Golden, and these were so much fucking fun to use. I got these sent in PR and like I did like a sponsored post for Lottie London. Of course this video is not sponsored, but I did do some content with them. And these are like a putty formula. They feel like, you can see I've used Frosted a lot. They feel like a Super Shock Colourpop formula, and they are so sparkly and wet looking, and again, I want to keep these in the rotation because I've just been loving using them. I probably will, to be honest. We'll see. I keep saying we'll see, but I might keep the cheek products in the rotation because I just don't want to give them up right now. Now the palettes that are in this rotation, let's discuss them. I'm first going to talk about the palette that I did not use, and it's the Auden's Eye Elva 2 palette. This one is really pretty. I don't really know why I didn't think to reach for it, even though it was in my rotation, and that makes me kind of sad. Like, why didn't I reach for her? I used to love her, but maybe like the love is dwindling because I've just not felt the urge to reach for it. I'm gonna keep it in my collection. I won't put it in this next rotation, but I will keep her around and see. Maybe I should do like a sort of like palette declutter purge sort of situation. I might film a video on that actually. We'll talk about that in the future.
She lost her colour. I realised, I went, oh, okay. So I gave her the same one. You know what I mean? I had this one.
Sorry about that, my mum came in with Molly and I had to say hello. Now the main two palettes that I was using, and I was using these extensively. I'm pretty sure that the Alter Ego video is already up by the time this video goes up, but these were the two palettes I was mainly using. I think at this point I've been using these for like 1.5 months now. I've really been testing these out. So we have the Midsummer palette right here from Alter Ego, like I said. And if you want like further in-depth thoughts, I really went in with so much detail in my review video where I tested these products out for like a month straight and really went in. But I really like this palette for like neutral subtle looks. I liked using like the Sedin shades as like layering shades, and I love this shade Festival, it's really nice. But like overall, like I mentioned in that video, I feel like this is a palette that's not gonna stick around for long. Like, it doesn't really inspire me, in all honesty. Like, the quality's just fine, like, but I don't think it'll stick around. But yeah, since it's new to my collection, I'm glad that I did really, like, heavily test it and I know this palette quite well. And yeah, it was interesting to try out a new brand. However, the palette that I absolutely fell in love with, and I love her. I love her so much, and it is the Coastal palette from Alter Ego. This is so pretty. This one's duping the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette, which was a palette that I was actually so tempted to get. The price just turned me off, but I'm so happy that I have this now because it is just wonderful. Every look that I did with it, I really enjoyed. Some shades I'm not like a massive fan of because like the quality's a bit crap, like in Starfish, Shore, is that one Shore? Yeah, Shore and Glow. Those are shades that I just do not like, flat out. I just do not like those shades. But every time I wore this, I felt really pretty. Like the sparkly shades in here are so sparkly. Like, I mean, you can see the shine in them. Like they're just so bright. I kept wanting to reach for this literally any time that I went out with, you know, Greg and his friends, or like, I remember at Greg's like birthday party, like I wore this and everyone, like all the girls were like, oh my god, your makeup's so stunning, and I'm like, thank you. I gotta be the most extra bitch at the group gathering. That's my claim to fame. But yeah, I absolutely love this palette. It brought so much joy, and I just love this like romantic, like movie, pretty like color scheme. Let's talk about the lip options. Now, two of these I literally just did not touch, which was bad because one of them I was trying to compare to another liquid lipstick formula, but oopsie whoopsie. Let's start talking about that one first. So this is the Udden's Eye matte liquid lipstick in Perfect Plum. Now I wanted to compare this directly with the Alter Ego liquid lipstick in Euphoria. The formulas are different, I'm pretty sure. I say pretty sure, I literally only swatched this a couple of times, like on my hand, to see if I wanted to use it for the look, and didn't end up using it. I mostly was testing out the Alter Ego one because of course I was doing that review video. So I didn't end up using this one that much, but I feel like these colors are like, hang on, let me hold it like this. The colors are pretty similar. I think Perfect Plum's a bit darker. I kind of did neglect like a couple of things in this Shop My Stash, I'm sorry. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it happens. But yeah, the Alter Ego liquid lipstick, I really enjoyed this. The color reminds me a lot of a color I used to wear back when I was a teenager. I'm pretty sure it was Kat Von D Lolita. A little bit fucked that I was wearing a lipstick that was called Lolita when I was also a teenager. I don't know, I don't like the vibe of that. As an adult, I'm like, no. This color really reminds me of that, and I really liked using this to like blot out and do that blurred lip look. Like, if I'm not wearing a bullet lipstick or a lip gloss, I like using liquid lipsticks to like blend them out and look like diffused. This formula is a little bit tricky to do that with. Like you can do it, it's just that you have to work very slowly. Molly. Hang on, I hear Molly. Molly! Hey! She's got a new collar. Because she got attacked a few days ago, so she's got a new collar. You can't see it because she's so fluffy. Oh wait. No. Molly! She doesn't mind being held like this. She likes, oh there you go, she's got a pink collar. Good kitty. Anyway, Molly intermission aside, yeah, I really like this liquid lipstick. I normally don't reach for liquid matte lipsticks. Like the liquid lipsticks I love right now are the Kaleidos lip clays. But I will keep this kicking around in my collection because I do really enjoy it. Another lip product that I literally did not use, and it just didn't suit any of the looks. I don't really know why I included it in this. I think it's because it's new. It's the Made by Mitchell lip liner in the shade In the Cooler. It's like a very yellow brown. Yeah, I like this formula, it's just the color did not suit anything that I was doing. Literally the opposite. Like I had like mauvey pinks and like soft colors, and then I had like this color. It just didn't work, so I didn't use it. Oopsie. Now the gloss that I used a lot was the Half Magic Beauty, what are these called? I keep forgetting. What are they called? They're just called glitter lip gloss. Is that really what they're called? Magic Drip lip gloss. This is in the shade Magic Brownie. It is so sparkly and stunning. I've used quite a bit, you can actually see right there. It is a really beautiful. It is a really pretty neutral toned gloss. Like, I love these sorts of colours. They are just a bit of me and it's so sparkly and lovely. Again, I wore this to like Greg's birthday party and so many of the girls were like, oh, what's on your lips? Tell me. And I was like, half magic beauty. Yeah, this lip gloss formula is really, really lovely. If you don't like glittery lip glosses, like this is just not gonna be for you. But sometimes I just want that, and it's such a slay. This was such a slay. Also, I got my fingers tattooed recently. I'm gonna do an updated tattoo tour, but I keep wanting to talk with my hands like this. So, yeah. But anyways, that's gonna be the Shop My Stash. Now let's get on into my collection and talk about the new rotation and pick out some things. I have like one palette that I know I'm gonna be picking out, but everything else, I don't know. Now, full disclaimer, my makeup drawers are a little bit messy recently. Cheeks. I don't know, I'll be honest. I kind of want to base my cheeks around like the palettes that I'm picking. I think we're gonna do this in reverse instead because I want to pick out the palette that I want to use first. I think I'm gonna pick out a couple of palettes, but there's one definite one that I will be using. I need to do something about this palette drawer because it's just so heinous. There's so many palettes that are hidden in the back here because I just don't have room. So the palette that I want to use is my newest palette. I can't stop having new palettes in my collection. It's just a thing now. This is the Shroud Cosmetics Peaches and Dreams palette. I had to buy this on release. It's just a bit of me. It's so pretty. Like the duochromes are stunning. I did film first impression video with this, which should be going up soon. But I really want to test this out. This color story really inspires me. It's so fun and bright and cute. So this is the palette, the main palette that I want to use. Do I want to pick out another palette? Let's balance you here, because I don't think I'm going to pick out my Kaleidos palettes. Now, I will be getting the Gliminatrix Sugar and Spice palette in PR, so I should probably think about that. I'll put a picture of Sugar and Spice on screen right now. I don't know when this is going to arrive, but I assume it will arrive before the end of the month, so maybe in like middle of August. So yeah, we'll see. I feel like until that palette arrives, I should probably pick out another palette. I mean, like, should I though? I'm not feeling like super into any other palettes right now. Like, I have this one, which my brain is like occupied with at the moment, and Sugar and Spice. So like, I don't see a point of picking out another one actually. I think I'm gonna stick with just using Peaches and Dreams for now. And get my thoughts on this one. You know what, since we're working backwards anyway, let's just go into lips. Now, this is the palette we are working with. So like, we got some peachy tones, we got a bit of everything, to be honest. This is so risky. Oh, that's fucking risky. So what lipsticks would work? I know I used my Oden's Eye lipsticks in the first impression, but Fenty glosses. I think actually, you know, some glosses I haven't used in a bit. I haven't used this in a while. This is my Kaleidos Lucid Lip Gloss in Dramatize. I feel like this would work really nicely. It's like, is this expired? Hold up. Oh, it smells weird. That has like a weird scent. It used to have this weird smell to it to begin with, but now it's changed. It smells like Cocoa Puffs. Why would it change from a chemically smell to a smell of chocolate? That's so fucking weird. I think because this lip gloss is old, same with this one actually. Sorry for that really loud noise. I think because these are really fucking old, I want to use these for this rotation and see if they've gone bad. I mean, I have literally nothing left in these. Like, I barely have any product. I barely have any product left in these. So, you know what? I'll put these in. I want to see if they are still good. I mean, like, it's still beautiful swatched out. Like, I'll swatch the other shade, what's it called? Hypnotize. Like, I don't know if these glosses are available anymore, but they're so sparkly and pretty. Like, I hope these shades are still available, because if not, that's really fucking unfortunate. I think I'm just gonna pick out those two glosses for now. If I want to reach for like a lipstick, I'll just have free reign over everything else, but I want to focus on these. Right, so this is the first drawer that we normally start with, but that's what I'm just gonna hold it. So we have like peachy tones, some cooler tones. I have decided I do want to actually keep my Lottie London highlights in this palette. In this rotation. I do really want to keep them. They are just really pretty and I've really enjoyed using them, and they've really inspired me to like get back into highlighter. And I think the sparkliness just matches the sparkly like duochromes. Now the peachy tones warrant like a peachy blush, which is good because I have an abundance of those. I've used the Ingrid one recently, I've used Nabla, I've used the creams, and these aren't even peach anyway, so that doesn't matter. There's this shade from Rituel de Fille. It's there. It's like a burnt. It's really waxy. You really have to get it working. I think that's a bit too... No, I like this blush in Autumn. It's not really what I want. We've got my blush palette from Lethal. That's so destroyed. I'm not really feeling those tones. And we've got these from Cover FX. Oh, by the way, I've hit pan in that. I don't know if I've shown you, but I have hit pan in that. I'm really happy. Neutrally blush. I'm not gonna go for that. This one I use all the time though. Yeah, but the reason why I use it all the time is because it's fucking good. I'm just literally going through all of my blushes. We could just use the blush again, because I truly have been really loving this. And the tone just works. Like, it's a bit more pinky than like grungy. Then we also have Rare Beauty. I have not taken this long to pick a like blush in a very long time for a Shop My Stash. That was way too much product. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. Oh. Mistakes were made. Severe mistakes were made. Why am I weirdly not that inspired by any of my blushes this rotation? What about this one? Nah, that's too mauvey. But we are potentially gonna use the, Sugar and Spice. And that would pair really nice with Sugar and Spice. Like, fuck it, it's going on the wrist. Beautiful! In that case, what's this one called again? Warm Honey. What are you about? So that's just more brown. Oh, bloody hell, I don't know. Is it a cop-out to use the same blushes that we did in the last rotation? Because that's all I can think of using. So I'm just gonna use the exact same blushes in the last rotation. We're gonna use Nabla Skin Glazing in Truth. It's just a really I can't speak anymore. It's a really pretty blush, and I'm gonna use the Made by Mitchell blush again. Sometimes you just gotta go for what your heart wants, and my heart does not want this blush to be in focus. And my heart wants the Made by Mitchell. And honestly, like, this color really works. I don't know why, I've not had that moment before. Normally it's so easy for me to pick blush, but this time I've been a bit stumped. Right, let's put all the products in here. Oh, I didn't even think about single shadows. No, you know what? We're sticking with this small rotation. It's small but sweet. I think that's what I need. I like that. Oh my god, wait! Oh my god, this video is all over the place. This is probably the most all over the place Shop My Stash I've done in a while. I didn't even think about, like, this drawer. Oh my god. No, there is something I want from this drawer. Normally there isn't, but this time I have something. I really, really, really want to use my, I can't even think anymore. I'm so sorry. These are the Chroma Flakes from Glisten. They're in the shade Fairy, and I wore this when I watched the Barbie movie with my friends, and when I applied it, I also put it on my friend Emma, it just made me so happy. Like, look at that. Please focus. It is just such a pretty peachy pink, and I want to use this a lot more. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's just like a gel flaky formula. I think it would pair perfectly with Peaches and Dreams, so you know what? That's what we're gonna use as well. I also am half tempted to get more shades of these Chroma Flakes, but I told myself I shouldn't get more until I like use this one a lot more and really like get to know it, see if it's even worth getting more shades, because like if I don't end up using this that much, then what's the point? So I should. That is gonna be it for the rotation. Let's just plonk you back in. Join the family. Hello! I apologise for how chaotic this rotation was. Haven't had that before, but let's go on into the outro. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do let me know what's in your Shop My Stash rotation. Let me know, I am curious. If you'd like to see more makeup content from me, you can follow me on my Instagram. It's faerie.skye right here. I post all my looks there and I'm active on there every single day. And if you'd like to support me further, I do have my own small business, Rain Cloud Candles Co. We're a small queer-owned business based in the UK and we make handmade candles and wax melts. The link to shop will be down below along with our social media if you'd like to support us. We are hopefully going to be having our second birthday sale very soon because our birthday is in August, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you here, and as always, stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!